Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm finally back for another video. I have not recorded my voice in like months. My voice has changed quite a lot, but the important part, this video, I will be reviewing Byte by Night, the new Roblox game, the new ASIM. Yep, I'm gonna review Bye by Night. I'm gonna be talking about everything about Bye by Night that I have seen in the game. The things that I like, the things that I don't like, and yeah. So, I would like to say Bye Bye Night is a really good game, but it has a lot of issues. It has a lot of issues. Now, I will say that there is a lot of people talking about the balancing of the game. I'm gonna be so honest with you, the balancing is terrible. It's atrocious. The killers are way too broken, except for Springtrap. He is like the only killer who's actually balanced. Besides Ennard and the Mimic, they're two of the most broken things I've ever seen in an ASIM game. Worse than Forsaken's balancing, which is, in my opinion, which is insane. I like Bye Bye Night, but the balancing is probably the part that which kind of upsets me the most about Bye Bye Night. It's really broken. The killers are too broken. I really hope that in the next update, the creators can do something about it, because I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet complain that it is genuinely crazy. The killers are too broken. There's just a lot of issues with the game right now. It's too broken. Even though people are saying that the game is awesome, it's great. But the balancing is an issue. I can definitely agree with that. The game is fun. But the balancing is what really ruined it for me, kind of. Alright. Balancing. Ennard. Um, Ennard is the most broken thing. I think he's more broken than the Mimic. I've died to Ennard more than any other killer whoa. I meant to say Bye Bye Night. Bye Bye Night is insanely the killers are too broken. Ennard, can transform into people and can damage people after he leaves that form. If there's a person nearby, and I don't know, I just think he's a little too broken. And the Mimic is also very broken. I wouldn't say he's as broken as Ennard, but he's just stupidly broken. And Springtrap is balanced. At least he's the most balanced killer. I like Springtrap. I actually think he's good. He's great. He's an awesome killer. I like him. Even though he is the worst killer, which kind of hurts me because he's honestly low-key one of my favorite characters in all of FNAF. But, like, he's genuinely good, but still the worst killer in the game. Alright, next up is the map designs. When it comes to how they look, fantastic. Best maps that even though the game only has 3 maps right now, I think, it looks amazing. But now, gameplay-wise, it's bad. Because, how do I explain this? I feel like there's too many loot. Springtrap is kind of map dependent, because, like, he can get looped very easily. The other 2 killers, not so much, but Springtrap, wow. He is the most loopable killer. Even with his Springtraps, he is really, really loopable. Without his traps, he probably would have been a lot more loopable. But that's not really the main problem, honestly. Looping isn't too much of a problem. I haven't really been seeing that too much, honestly. It's not that bad. Now, hitboxes are strange, I guess. Not much to say there. The barricades. I don't like how the barricades work. They're a cool concept. Like you can see here in my gameplay, I try to barricade, but I'm just terrible at it. Yeah, sure, I may have a little bias because I'm trash at the game. I'm not that great. But, like, I still don't really like how the barricade system works. It's interesting. There's even a new tech in the game right now for the barricade. But I just don't really think it's that good. The barricades can be good sometimes, but I don't know. I just don't really like them very much. And now the survivor. We'll get onto the survivors in just a moment. I think. Wow. I feel like I don't really have a whole lot to say about Bite by Night. Ooh, the visuals. The visuals in this game are the best that I have seen in all of ASIM games. Better than any other ASIM game that I've seen, this game has the best visuals by far. But I feel like they could have focused a little bit more because for on the gameplay wise, like in balancing too. For me, I don't care about the visuals very much. Even though they can be admittedly cool, they can be amazing, but that's not really gonna change how I like the game. Unless if it's like, unless if there's like something blinding your screen because of visuals and like, yeah, sure, I guess, but not. It doesn't really affect me very much when it comes to games. For me, it is gameplay. Whether the game is fun or not. For me, it never depends on graphics or visuals and stuff. For me, it is gameplay. By Night, unfortunately, gameplay wise, it's not the greatest. It's good, but not the greatest. It's definitely good. It's good. It's quite good, but it's not the best. Nowhere near the best. Now, I really like the game passes in this game because you don't have to use Robux, which is cool. I like that. You can actually use your in-game currency, but I will say it is very pricey. 15,000 scraps just for you to be able to buy VIP without wasting Robux is insane. I think it's a lot of grinding for the game. But hey, you do you. Free to play players, as much as as much as I won't really be playing this game too much now, because I'm gonna be playing other games like Dandy's Road, Forsaken, Grace, even though that game is canceled, but I'll talk about that on another video. I will still be making content on Grace, but I'm getting a little off topic. Survivors. Oh boy, the survivors. Survivors are are kind of a mixed bag for me. They can be good, they can be bad. The customer you play as, pretty simple. You got the, I forgot what it was called. I'm just gonna call it Bloxy Cola. I don't remember what it's called, but I'm just gonna call it Bloxy Cola. I don't know if it gives you speed or not, but it does make it so like you have like almost infinite stamina. Like your stamina barely even goes down, which is what I really like about the ability. It's great. I like the ability. And then the pizza heal is pretty good. Short cooldown, but doesn't really heal a whole lot. It's good. You can kind of spam it a bit for you to heal slowly. Not the best, but not the worst. Good ability. Customer is good. Medic, also honestly probably second best in the game in my opinion. The fighter. The fighter is really interesting. It's just guess 1337 in Forsaken, but like I feel like it requires a little no. Yeah, I feel like it requires a little bit more skill. I will say that the axe is easier to hit, but like yeah, it's just it's just like guess 1337 where like you gotta kind of block or something. I don't remember what that ability is called. Parry, block, I don't know. And then that way you can get a charge on your axe, and then you can attack, and then you can stun the killer. Oh, I really like how the block thingy, you can stun the killer for 2 seconds when you block, and then you can hit the killer again with your axe for 3 seconds. I think that's pretty cool. That's like pretty nice. I like that. But I think in my opinion, it's either tied with the customer or it might be the worst survivor in my opinion. It's good, but only in the right hands. If you're very skillful and know how to predict the killer's moves, then it's probably gonna be your best ability. But for me, it's not for me. I can't be one of those people. Like I have to use something that can't. I have to use something like Shedletsky from Forsaken, for example. No, not from, like in Forsaken, for example. Like I can hit my slashes because it's honestly the easiest stun ability and it's the most standard one. Like you pull out a sword and you hit the killer. Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. It's not too much timing. Timing isn't really that bad. No prediction. It's pretty simple. That's my type of stuff. I like using stun abilities that are simple, easy, but not also too hard. Not too easy, but also not too hard. That's why I really like Shadletsky. That's why I really like Jane Doe, like the newest Survivor Jane Doe. My next video is gonna be a Forsaken video, but we'll talk about that in another video. We'll talk about that in my Forsaken video. Now, and then the security guard, I have barely seen people use it. I think, hot take, but I think it's the best Survivor in my opinion. I like how you can check the cameras, even though it's kind of useless, but still cool addition. And then the taser is honestly really annoying. Bro, I got tasered as killer. It is genuinely really annoying. I think it's more annoying than getting stunned, honestly, because you can't really see anything when you're tased. And you're so slowed down. Like, I just think it's more annoying than the hatchet. Or the axe, whatever it's called. For the fighter. And I think that's really all I... Ooh. Wait, I really want to talk about the pizzeria map, because I genuinely think it's the most Survivor-sided thing if you're using Springtrap. If you're using Springtrap on the pizzeria map, you're probably gonna get cooked, because the office, you can close the doors in the office, which is insane. I don't know, you can also loop around it too. Like, yeah, sure, you can place on your bear traps and stuff, but like, what's the point if somebody's probably going to be there to release that person out of the bear trap? Well, it really depends on the teammates. It depends on the teammates, of course, but... And I think that's really all I have to say. Well, there's a few things that I want to say. First off, it's my opinion, first of all. Before I say what I'm going to say, it is going to make a lot of people mad what I'm going to say right now, but I think Bite by Night is the most overrated and overhyped ASIM game. Even though it is an awesome game, but I think it is really overrated. I was honestly scared of saying that because I honestly just didn't want to check the comments and like people saying, "Oh, you have a terrible opinion," when there's no such thing as a terrible opinion. Everyone has their own opinion. Like, we can like certain things. Yeah. I think the game is a little overrated and was definitely overhyped. I did expect a little bit more for Bite by Night, but very good game. I would say is an 8 out of 10. Better than Doom by Fate, and probably better than like some other ASIMs. But I will say it is not as good as Forsaken, Die of Death, and other ASIMs that I really like too. Bite by Night is a 8 out of 10. Solid game. Has issues, but can easily be fixed in future updates. And let's just hope that they balance the killers, because the killers are the main problem of Forsaken. Oh yeah, as you can see in the gameplay right now, I have recorded this gameplay. I just got tased and I just couldn't really see much. I also got heavily slowed. So that's why I kind of feel like the security guard is the best one. In my opinion, only because of taser. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I will say one thing: it is never good to like make fun of people, or not make fun of them, but like hate on a person just because they have their own opinion on something. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, like only people who actually play ASIMs would know, but like around a month ago there was this YouTuber who got an extreme amount of hate because he shared his opinion about most of the ASIMs. He said that every ASIM game was absolutely terrible except for You vs. Homer. You vs. Homer was the one that he genuinely enjoyed. The only one that he enjoyed. The amount of hate that I saw for that video was insane. And even I hated on it. But then after looking back, honestly, I don't even know what was the point of hating on it, because it was someone's opinion. Opinions are something that you shouldn't hate on. And I honestly didn't think that. I didn't realize that. And honestly, he even like took down the video for like a bit because of the amount of hate that he was getting. He did bring back the video, but I just want to say that opinions, there's no reason to hate on opinions. Yeah, sure, you can disagree and stuff, but you don't have to call out that person and call them a terrible person just because they had their own opinion on something. Like, in my opinion, I like Forsaken more. I think it's my favorite game of all time, and I think it's the best ASIM because I think it's fun. Bye Bye Night, on the other hand, it's definitely a fun game, but I wouldn't say is as fun because the balancing is terrible. The map designs are great, but gameplay wise, okay. It's just my opinion. I just want to say that it is just my own opinion. I don't want people calling me out and hating on me just because I had an opinion about Bye Bye Night. I just want to say that I enjoyed this game. I never said that I hated this game. I just didn't really like a lot of the stuff about this game. But overall, the game is great, awesome. I think it's great. Very good game, but could really need some improvements. So, yeah, that's really it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Haven't recorded my voice in a while. Wow. I will record my voice in the next video that I make. I'm gonna be uploading a little less. I was on an uploading streak. Wow. I was on an uploading streak, which is crazy. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I hope y'all liked my review at least. I hope y'all wanted to hear my opinion on Bite by Night. And yeah, that's really it. Alright. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And yeah, see y'all in the next video. See ya.